The river is usually a place where industry occurs, but back 94 years ago, it went on a rampage.
In the spring of 1920, a heavy snowpack, warm weather, and recent rains combined with the construction of a flume for the new Manistique Pulp and Paper Company to create the worst natural disaster in Manistique history. The flood started when an ice jam broke on the Driggs River upstream on Palm Sunday, March 28, 1920. The torrent of water flowed downstream into the Manistique River, breached the flume, and eventually broke part of the flume wall on the west bank.
The water on Deer Street was about 3 feet deep. And there's many stories that are being told about the fish that were caught by hand on Deer Street during that time frame.
The water rushed through the west side of Manistique, flooding homes and businesses alike. The Goodwillie box factory was a total loss and would never reopen. A number of factors conspired to cause the flood, but could it have been prevented?
There was a dam that broke, but if we had not harnessed the entire Manistique River into these flumes, we probably would not have had a flood at that point in time.
Property damage was estimated at $1.5 million, an enormous sum back in 1920. Nothing like it has occurred since.
In about 1960, we had some water that went over the flume walls, but not to that extent. There wasn't anything like the destruction in 1920. Most of the house.
You know, in 1960, Steve, there was a lot of flooding in the Upper Peninsula. In fact, one of the wettest periods on record during the month of April. Big rains. In fact, in Marquette County, the roads were, according to the road commissioner, in a desperate situation. Then afterwards, there were some late season snows right into the first couple of weeks of May. So that was a backward spring, too.